What up, everybody? It's your boy CG back at you guys again with another crypto video. Today we're going to be talking about various coins that are actually going to be extremely valuable in the future from my perspective, and some other good news in the crypto world, mainly in regards to Japan. But first and foremost, Vibe is up. Vibe is at 6 cents. Vibe is obviously experiencing a spike from the good news that is finally going to be released or listed on HitBTC exchange, one of the largest exchanges with the most daily volume going on right now. So that's extremely good news, because until recently Vibe was on Ether Delta and people were having to make sacrifices as far as navigating Ether Delta. Not make sacrifices per se, but there was a lot of technical, it's very technical how Ether Delta works, and a lot of people didn't want to have to go through all of that extra, just to navigate an exchange. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that HitBTC is gonna be listing Vibe October 10th, by the way, is awesome news, guys. So if you've been looking to get into Vibe but didn't want to go through the trouble of Ether Delta or just missed the ICO altogether, HitBTC is gonna be listing it on the 10th. I would get my orders in prematurely though, because you guys don't know, this price you're seeing right now, it might be crazier once it actually lands on HitBTC. So you guys may just be seeing, how can I put this, the precursor to what might be a huge run up. I mean, Vibe is going to run up regardless, but this HitBTC listing is definitely going to make it more accessible to a lot of average cryptocurrency investors. Hold up, my internet seems to be tripping right now. Let's see. Alright, next up on the list is Obsidian. Obsidian has recently been introduced onto the exchange. Well, actually, CoinMarketCap. I would say exchanges, but like I said, it's been recently introduced on Cryptopia. I talked about this about like 2 videos ago. I was actually a part of the Obsidian marketing when we were putting out videos. I don't know if anybody's seen my original Obsidian video about a month and a half ago. Obsidian is basically going to be a privatized messenger. I would pull up the picture just to make a comparison of Obsidian. Let me see real quick. So there you have it. This is how Obsidian, the messaging app, actually stacks up against other more commonly known messaging apps like Telegram, WhatsApp, Status, Signal. A far more how can I put this, private approach to instant messaging as compared to all of its competitors. As you guys can see, this is why Obsidian is going to be extremely popular, because a lot of people value their privacy far above anything else. And that, in short, is one of the reasons why Obsidian is going to be an extremely popular coin, just simply because Obsidian takes it to the next level as far as privacy is concerned. People are going to be able to send things without worry about it, being leaked out to the public or getting hacked, so on and so forth. Obsidian is basically digital note times 79. It's what Digital Note's project should have been, but Digital Note dropped the ball on their circulating supply, because as you guys can see, Digital Note has 24.4 million circulating and its total supply at 98.9 million. On top of that, Obsidian is also a master node. For those of you who didn't know, you need around 10,000 Obsidian coins to make one master node. So Obsidian right now is at 80 cents. You guys can check out the website at obsidianplatform.com. If you guys want to know more about Obsidian, you guys can go check out my video previously that I made about Obsidian. I'm not going to get too deep on that. Yeah, so it's available on Cryptopia. You guys can also go to their social media, their Twitter, at Obsidian Platform right here. Yeah, as you guys can see, Obsidian came out at 26 cents. ICO price for Obsidian was around 10 cents, 12 cents, just so you guys know. Obsidian last night actually hit $1, for those of you who weren't watching it like that, but it hit $1 last night, and then the sell-off came, and then Obsidian bounced right back. Obsidian hasn't even touched other markets yet, so imagine that when this thing really gets on other exchanges. I think this thing has as much potential as Omise Go had when it came out. So I would hodl my Obsidian coins if you guys have bought any or already invested inside of the project. So yeah, just look forward to that. It's awesome hold, just being a master node in and of itself Then it's a messenger. Cannot wait till it actually releases the app on iOS and Android software, because I really want to, make this more mainstream as far as use among my friends and my peers when we talk about financial stuff, just things of that nature. But yeah, that's Obsidian, everybody. Check it out. Like, I have a really good, how can I put this, feeling in my gut about Obsidian and where it's going to go in future. Price action wise, of course. The app speaks for itself. That's going to be popular regardless, especially once people do that little comparison chart like I did just now. Now, in other news, let's see here. SEC Cyber Task Force will oversee ICOs and blockchain technology. So they're going to have a task force that is specifically made to attack all people who are starting ICOs who violate the guidelines set by the SEC, on top of other transactions, including the dark web and so on and so forth, anything that would be deemed as some type of or form of illegal activity in their eyes. So there's that's going on as far as SEC. You guys, I already kind of told you about this, but it's more and more real, and this just means that the top dogs want to get into Bitcoin. That's all this is saying. Hey, we want to get into Bitcoin, but we gotta do this first. That's all it's telling me, really. We want to get into cryptos. U.S. Treasury is testing distributed ledger asset tracking. By the way, these the links to these articles are going to be in the video description for those of you who were wondering or interested. So yeah, the U.S. Treasury is testing distributed ledger asset tracking. Nationwide is on your side. But yeah, DLT, distributed ledger, they're basically just talking about cryptos. That's basically what they're talking about. When you see DLT in any way, shape, or form, when it comes to treasury talking, so on and so forth, they're basically talking about digital assets and or cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin. So yeah, you guys can check this out. They're planning to track the movement of smartphones, computers, and other office assets in the new blockchain pilot project. The Bureau of Fiscal Services Office of Financial Innovation and Transformation said yesterday that it has hired an as yet unnamed, I said unannounced, same thing, unannounced contractor to build a prototype system in order to track and manage physical assets, for example, computers, cell phones. Formed in 2012 through the merger of two separate agencies, the Bureau is chiefly responsible for borrowing money to fund government, as well as handling interagency payments and accounting. So yeah, you guys are gonna start seeing more and more of this, making use of blockchain technology to start tracking. Like, it's just crazy the direction that everything is going in, and just seeing how the government is taking the if you can't beat them, join them approach to everything, and just the direction that blockchain and cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin point blank, is just taking the entire world. It's like literally when the paper dollar took over gold, and people did not know what the heck was gonna happen next. And then as soon as what, maybe 10-15 years later, the paper dollar was so normal to people that they've forgotten what it was to be scared of coming off of the gold standard, and it's just normal now. Like, nobody questions the dollar. Literally nobody questions its validity, its value in any type of transaction. But just maybe a decade and a half ago, 2 decades ago, people were just sitting. Like, when Nixon was around, he took everything off the gold standard. People were going crazy. Like, how are we gonna do this? Like they shouldn't be doing this. It's insane. You're disturbing the natural order. Nobody messes with the order. People were just going crazy. And now look, 2 decades later, it's normal. So imagine a decade, 2 decades from now, cryptocurrencies are gonna be normal. They're going to be normal. It's going to be the natural order. They're going to be like, wow, what happened? Like, Grandpa, get your paper money out my face. Like, if you don't give me your Bitcoin, people are going to be looking at cryptocurrencies the way we look at paper money today. And it's just going to be so different, especially for all of us who are embracing this new revolution in technology and in just the financial systems. Just seeing where it's gonna go, like, it's just crazy to think about it. In other news as well, Japan is slowly but surely filling the gap that China, left in the crypto space when China banned exchanges temporarily. When China banned exchanges, Japan accounts for over 56% of Bitcoin transactions or activity worldwide. With South Korea following suit, who is soon to open up licensing regulations for people to start having Bitcoin activity as far as exchanges, so on and so forth. So that's crazy. Like Japan, like it's like China never left. China never really left though. That's the thing. They just kind of stepped up from the home run plate. But watch, in a couple months, China's going to step back into the fray, and everything's going to go up. It's just nothing but up from here. And a lot of people are not understanding that, and either withdrawing from the space, or getting scared by Miss Demon, or man, I love the Wolf of Wall Street, but man, that guy needs to give it a rest. He's just trying to buy on the dip. Well, yeah, everybody, that's it for today. This is your boy CG. I'll come back at you guys tomorrow with another crypto video. All right, peace. I'm out. God bless.